Hi everyone, Ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome! This channel is for Japanese learners of English. Kiyomo shadowing no lesson wo yadakimasho. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Practice daily to master tango, bunpao, hatsuan, and rhythm. Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Zehi. Chanaru no toroku wo onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Ever been stuck trying to figure out how to say, let's meet up in English? You know, getting the time and place right, not sounding like a robot? Well, you're not alone. It's trickier than it looks, especially with all those little details like location and time.
Right. I mean, it's more than just saying meet. It's about setting a plan, making sure everyone's on the same page, you know?
Exactly. So let's get into it. How do you actually nail down a time and a place in English? And what if things need to change? Or someone's running late?
Well, first things first. You can't just say, appointment where? That's a no-go.
Yeah.
So what are some natural ways to kick off that whole planning process?
It's all about using meet or meet up, right? Like you'd say, hey, meet me at the school at 8 a.m. Simple, direct.
Exactly. Meetup is also super useful. You know, I met up with my friend at Tokyo Station. It's about making a plan to see someone, not just randomly bumping into them like, oh, I met a guy at the grocery store.
Right. And when you're starting out, you might ask, where should we meet? Or where can we meet? Just to get some ideas going. What are some other ways you can ask that?
Yeah. And to keep it casual, you can throw out stuff like, what about in front of the company? Or how about the south exit of Shinjuku Station? Getting options on the table.
Yeah. And what if you're in a more formal setting? How do you make it sound professional while still, you know, planning a meetup?
You can be more specific and ask, where would you like to meet? Or if you have a place, could you please come to my office? It's about being direct but polite at the same time.
What about setting a time? You know, what time are we meeting? Or what time do we meet, right?
For sure, and adding what time would be good helps. It's also cool to be more direct. How about 10? Or is it okay for you to meet at 10?
Right. And then you also need to know some phrases to change things or, you know, when things go wrong, life happens.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I'm sorry, can we reschedule to another day? If plans change or if you're running behind schedule.
Or if you're running late, you might say, sorry, I'm running a little late, or I'm going to be about 10 minutes late. Keeping it real, right?
Definitely. And if someone else is late, it's always good to say, where are you now? Or do you know how long it will take to check in?
What about confirming the details? You know, like, what time's the meeting time tomorrow? Or tomorrow's meeting time is 12, right? These are good ones, right?
Absolutely. And sometimes you have to check if they remember the location, too. We're supposed to meet in front of the office, right?
So it's not just about saying, let ease meet then. It's about all the little details that go into actually making it happen, right?
Exactly. Plus, you need some phrases for just confirming and clarifying. It's like, I'll see you there for meeting at the location, or I'll call you when I get there, just to make sure you're in sync.
Right. So it's not just about the words, but also the whole process of planning, changing, confirming, and just making sure everyone knows what's going on. It all adds up, doesn't it?
That's the whole thing, right? Having these basic phrases and knowing how to use them makes all the difference.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? 理解できない部分はありませんでしたか? Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Please let me know your kansa or request in the comments. ぜひチャンネルの登録をお願いします. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. See you next time. Bye bye.